So we're at the end of round 15 here. So I've cut all the ends and sewn them all in. And so now we're just going to give our little tiny basket here a nice decorative edging with crab stitch. So that's what crab stitch looks like. It's this sort of almost rope-like edging along the top. It's fun to make because you work it backwards, which is very interesting, isn't it? So normally with crochet we work, if you're right-handed, you're going to be working from right to left. From crab stitch you're going to work left to right. So, you know, fun times, chaps. Let's give it a go. Okay, so you can join your yarn into any of the stitches around the edge, and we've got yarns B and O here, kind of carrying on the theme, the colour theme throughout. And I'm going to join the yarn in just by pulling up a loop and then by going through again and making what is essentially a chain. Right, so ordinarily I would be going into here, coming along and going into my next stitch, but just to mix it up, I'm coming the other way. It's a little bit weird, so bear with me while I get used to it myself. So I've turned my hook upside down. Can you see? It's just easier, you know, it's quite awkward trying to, the hook naturally wants to go to the left, so to get it over here I'm kind of moving it upside down and poking it straight downwards, and I'm going to still scoop the yarn up in the same way, kind of yarn round hook and scoop it through. So there's a bit of a twist going on, it's all very awkward. Picking up my yarn again and going through all of those yarns on the hook. So I've created a twist, and when I lay it down you can see it's already start to see that kind of rope effect around the edge. Let's do it again. So awkward because I want to go to the left, so I'm going to have to put my hook upside down almost to go to the right, tip the head through, pick up the yarn, sort of scooping it up, I think is the terminology Emma uses, and it's a good terminology, and yarn round hook and through everything that's on that hook. It's awkward, but you will do it, it'll be fine. Okay, and there you go. Let's do it again. So my hook's kind of upside down, it's going through, scooping up the yarn to create that sort of lovely twist. That's what that scoop does, it creates the twist, doesn't it? Picking up the yarn and going through everything that we've got on the hook. Do it again, upside down to get through the next one on the right, pick everything up to create that twist, and through it all goes. So once you get used to the fact that you're going in utterly the opposite direction, and I believe if you're a left-hander you're just going to be going the other way, so you are actually going to be working from right to left, but you can tell me about that. You're going to be going the opposite way to what is usual for you to create this sort of awkward twist that gives this nice finish. So if you're lefty, please get in touch and tell me how it worked out for you. So sort of upside down, pick it up, you can see all of that twist, and through it goes. And so on and so on. So I'm going to go around the top and see you at the end, and let's see how to finish off. Okay, I'm going into the last sort of free space where nothing's happening. And to finish up, I'm going to go into the space where the edging yarn first came out. So just complete that edging. Okay, so if I take my yarn, sorry, my hook out, I always call my hook my yarn, bizarre. You can see I've now gone all the way around the edge with the crab stitch. It's a lovely effect, isn't it? I think it's added to by the holding the two colours together, you know. That sort of just adds interest to every stitch, doesn't it? It sort of changes the texture somehow. It's really lovely. So that I will go and sort of sew in the edges at the ends, sorry, of the crab stitch border that we've just completed, and then we'll have a little look at doing French knots, add some interest on the outside, and you've got yourself a rather lovely basket.